because if you don't get product updates often, eventually all your links will be broken, the images will be gone, and your store will be kind of useless. $47 for 5 sites, $67 for 10 sites, up to 10 sites, and then $97 for unlimited sites. So for this Packer fans website, that would count as one site. You can have up to 100,000 products on a site, and those products can come from any of the merchants, any number of merchants, networks. You can mix and match. There's really no limit there.
And another question that just came in is, if we purchase the 5-store package, will the installation be for all 5 stores or for one store, in terms of having to mess with WordPress? Having to do your WordPress plugin installation.
So basically, let's say you purchase the 5-store plan, you would be installing the plugin 5 different times, unless you were using WordPress multi-site, and in that case you would install the plugin one time, but for each subdomain or subfolder that you create, that would count as against an installation. So if you create 5 subdomains, that is considered 5 sites.
Do you have anything on your site as far as competitive information versus pop shops? Because one of the people is asking, what's the advantages over pop shops?
Yeah. So actually, no, and there's a really good affiliate program to be made, a lot of affiliate sales to be made right there, to come up with a comparison. I haven't looked at pop shops in a couple of years, but from what I hear from our own members, they pretty much say that we have a much more powerful solution and a much more customizable, but honestly I can't really say because I haven't looked at pop shops in a couple of years. So.
Yeah, from the back end is way more flexible and intense from my experience in terms of kind of what you're able to do. They're both cool tools, honestly. I mean, it's really a matter of pop shops is pretty amazing. If you're just looking to get in and get started, and it was really solid stuff a couple of years back. So it's good because if you're essentially just coming in off the street, you can jump into pop shops and create something pretty quickly and easily. In terms of overall configurability, kind of power, SEO benefit. I mean, to me, from what I'm seeing, it looks like you guys have some definite advantages, but that's something that if you want to take a look at both products, you kind of have to do that on your own. I don't want to get into a big pop shops versus DataFeedr debate. Not the place for it. But I mean, both decent tools.
No, I think it's a really valid question. I wish I had a better answer for you, and I really do honestly think that if someone put a side-by-side comparison with their affiliate link to both programs, it would be quite valuable for you.
Yeah, comparison sites are great for affiliates like that.
Exactly.
I mean, any more questions popping up? Feel free to fire, type them into the questions box, or if you wanted to ask them by voice, I can go ahead and get you unmuted. Anyone want to put their hand up and ask any questions? And you mentioned that you've got a deal for Football Fanatics people that came in and attended the webinar. So
yep. So if you just go to datafeedr.com/footballfanatics, let me try to type that in. There's a code there that you can get 10% off any of the plans that we have, and that 10% is recurring, so it's not just the first time, it's every time for every payment.
Cool. All right. Anybody have any more questions before we let Eric go and let everybody go off and get some dinner if you're on the East Coast?
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Thanks for the presentation. It was really answered a lot of our questions that we had coming into it, me and Tom.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by and watching. A little nervous here.
No, don't be. I was just wondering, like, how available are you or somebody for support? Like, if we have any more technical questions after purchasing.
Highly available. We really pride ourselves on giving great support. And usually, if you're living in the States and you're asking questions, between 8 and 11 at night, you're going to be getting an answer in a couple hours. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I got to sleep sometime. But my partner and I, we're always online. We're always answering questions. We have support. We have support. We have forums. You can get us by phone. You can get us by email. So we take a lot of pride in giving good support because we've both been on the ends of software that doesn't provide support, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's pretty cool to hear. But no, I've seen you guys before. I've seen you before, but I just didn't realize what you did. You know. It was
Oh,
just
that's
like,
interesting. That's good feedback.
But oh yeah, for sure. I definitely have because I search for WordPress stuff. I do a lot of WordPress sites. So. But all right. Well, I appreciate it.
Cool.
Anybody else? Looking for any more? Going once, going twice.
Anyway, if anyone has any other questions that you think of after this is over, you can just email me at eric@datafeedr.com. That's ERIC @datafeedr.com. Then our phone number is just at the bottom of every page of our website if you want to give us a call. We keep more normal hours on the phone calls, but more extreme hours on email and in the forums.
Cool. And definitely everybody thank Eric for coming in, spending some time.
I thank everyone for coming in. I really appreciate it.
And then we're going to be having some more webinars coming up here. Our focus going into the new year, like I said, is to make sure that we're getting the tools out there to empower our affiliates to market us effectively. So stick around, kind of keep your eye on your email. If you want to, definitely feel free to join us on Facebook. We've got a Facebook group going for Football Fanatics affiliates on Facebook. Go ahead and request to be added to that group. We'll let you in because we give everybody kind of the early heads up on things in there. And it's a good place for bouncing ideas around with Bill and I as well as other affiliates. We've also got the Forum Money Best Web, so kind of keep an eye on that. And in the coming weeks, we've got Jason Rubaki from ShareASale, who's going to be coming on doing some SEO seminars for us, which will be a blast because if anybody doesn't know Jason, I mean, Jason's all about energy. I mean, the guy works like a slave, and he plays SEO like video games. It's what he does for fun, and so he's going to work with affiliates who want to learn more about SEO on how they can get themselves up there in the rankings, which is something everybody needs, more traffic. And we're also going to be talking with the guys from CSVPig, which is another tool, kind of similar to what Eric's got going on, but CSVPig is a little different in that it also supports just standard CSV data feeds that come from internal sources or wherever you round them up. So where DataFeedr is pulling off of network feeds, CSVPig can take network feeds, or it can also take our internal feeds, which if you're an internal affiliate here, that's a pretty big deal for you if you want to get some cool tools to help you market us more effectively. But that's DataFeedr. Do you guys have a Facebook group for DataFeedr fans?
Nope.
I got to get that, man.
I wish we haven't really moved into the web, like the whole social scene.
You guys have a pretty lively forum though, so you guys got that taken care of.
Too busy developing.
Understandable. That's all right. Keep doing it. Well, thanks for your time. Thanks everybody for joining us. It was a blast. And we'll have the recording available as well if anybody missed anything. And we'll just keep your eyes peeled for invites for future webinars. Thanks for working with Football Fanatics.
Thanks.